Do I really want to talk about this? Guess I might as well. Well, the weekend of Michigan, NASCAR Cup Series driver Noah Gragson was suspended for liking a meme on social media regarding George Floyd. And then yesterday, it was reported that Gragson asked for his release and it was granted. And honestly, I needed to get a couple of days to think about this. I mean, want to hear my thoughts on this? Well, first off, I'm kind of surprised the drivers don't have people running their social medias. Because I know in some cases F1, I know drivers in F1, some of them do have that. So I thought it kind of was applied here for NASCAR, but apparently that's not the case. So yeah, Gragson's out of Legacy Motor Club, despite the fact that that 42 car was a literal garbage season that was so bad you'd think he was racing for shithole racing, otherwise known as Rick Rare Racing. Honestly, so now the big question mark is going to be is, two questions. One, when does Gragson come back? And two, where does he go? And I know people are going to say NASCAR's gone woke. I've always had the feeling in the back of my head that because Noah asked for his release, quote unquote, none of the sponsors left him, which is kind of what the reason why Larson lost his gig is because sponsors left him. And I do think Legacy Motor Club may lose a sponsor because of the Gragson incident. For those people defending the First Amendment, you might or may not get a victory of your own. But part of me is still thinking if Legacy was going to lose a sponsor to support Gragson, it probably would have happened by now. To be completely honest. And yet there's people going after the guy who reported it, which honestly, my thought is this. Yes, as much as I would like to talk to the guy's publisher, I'm not going to say who it is to protect them. But let's put it this way. I don't think he's the one that told Legacy. I think the informant who told the reporter squealed on to Legacy. I don't think it was the reporter at all. I think it was a middleman here that got it. So all those people harassing the guy, please do better. Otherwise, you're gonna, let's be real. Oh, never mind. I don't want to risk my job security. But honestly, there's one. I will say this though. Gragson will be back. But the big question is for who? And I've said this for a while. Off camera, Legacy switching to Toyota was pretty much doomed Gragson had he not done that. Had he not liked that George Floyd meme. Because Toyota wants John Hunter Nemechek in a car badly. And let's be real, they're not kicking out Ty Gibbs because he's been doing a pretty solid job. They're not kicking out Bubba Wallace because let's be real, in my view, despite him having the worst pit crew I have ever seen in my life, actually, let me rephrase that. The entire 2311 team had the worst pit crews I have ever seen in my life. Despite all of that, Bubba Wallace is having the best regular season he's ever had. And I'm not a Bubba Wallace fan. I'm a Chase Elliott fan. And he has improved on consistency, which was probably my big issue here. Yeah, so they're not kicking Ty Gibbs out for obvious reasons. They're not kicking Bubba Wallace. They're not kicking Bubba Wallace out. There's zero chance they're kicking Tyler Reddick out. I mean, who else is there? What other Toyota team is there that he could drive for? Well, it would be God Brothers, but let's be honest, God Brothers are fucking dead. Now, I know some people are going to say, is he going to go to Colleague in Cup? Because he has that history. Yes, that is true, but it's looking more and more likely that Austin Hill's going to get that seat. Now, the big question, he's more than likely going to go down a division if, for any reason, the 15 becomes available. 15 becomes available for Rick Ware Racing. Best bet for Gragson? Take the Matt DiBenedetto approach. Go down to the Truck Series and work his way back up. Or, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a truck seat available, maybe with KBM if they want to go for it and give Jack Wood the old heave-ho. Because I swear, this may be even though, yes, this is the weakest Kyle Busch Motorsports has ever had at the Truck Series, you know it's bad when Chase Purdy has been showing a lot of promise out of that group. Well, at least, although both of them are better than Drew Dollar, but that's not saying much. Maybe Gragson goes to KBM in the trucks. I know a lot of people are saying he should go back to Junior Motorsports because they have the aids available because Josh Berry's going to Stewart Haas. But I know a lot of people are saying that he's probably going to Carson Quaffle. I believe that's what his name is. I think it's looking a little likely he could get it. Unless they plan to move Brandon Jones in there. I could be wrong. Junior, I could be wrong. Junior is a possibility, but there are two places I think I could see him go. Either if he somehow stays in Cup, he goes to Rick Ware Racing. Xfinity, I could see him going to Junior or BJ McLeod Motorsports. I'm sorry. More likely, he has to do a back marker to earn everyone's trust back. Which, honestly, if it wasn't for Jimmy Johnson retiring, Larson was lucky. And I'm a Hendrick guy, so yeah. I would not be surprised Legacy really struggles. And if this does end up being the fact that Nemechek does get that seat, and I just realized something. If Nemechek gets that Legacy Motor Club seat, hello, golden opportunity. He could go to JGR in Xfinity as well. But the big question is, does Toyota want to keep him after this meme fiasco? And him having that probably one of the roughest rookie seasons I've ever seen. Alright, I think that's all I have to say on this. Good night. See you in the next video.